Welcome to the north of Bali, everybody. Check out the view out of our room at the Munduk Moding Plantation in Munduk, of all places. The views are spectacular. What a place, what a view to wake up to, what a view to go to sleep to. Fantastic. Just thought I'd take you on a little tour so you can see our front door. Those are quite handy actually, because it was raining yesterday and they're all over the place. Let me just turn you around so you can see what it's like around here. We're in the middle, basically the middle of the hills in the jungle, but this is a coffee plantation originally, and they've turned it into quite a nice place to stay really. They've got a nice pool, which it's more than a nice pool, it's amazing. I think it was awarded top 10 infinity pools, definitely in Asia, maybe even in the world, so that's pretty cool. It basically just looks straight out over onto the view that's over behind me that way. There's a spa here as well, which is beautiful. Haven't had any treatments myself, it's not really my thing, but if you like that sort of thing, then get yourself involved. Restaurant's not too bad either, and yeah, it's just a really beautiful place to be. Today's our last day, so give you a quick I'm trying to speak when I'm breathing, but this is, you won't be able to see it, but this is quite a steep hill, so I need to go down the gym, man. Getting out of breath just from walking uphill. Anyway, here we go, let's have a look round. Check this out. When you say infinity pool, I think that's what they mean by it, when you get a reflection just like that. Woo, yeah. When you come upstairs above the restaurant, you're rewarded with a pretty awesome panoramic view. Here we go. Yeah. That is a snapshot of what this place is all about. If you don't quite fancy the pool, for whatever reason, then check this out. Jacuzzi hot tub, and it's not just a hot tub, it's a hot tub with a view, man. Yeah. Because this is a coffee plantation, they have this coffee machine here. Now this roasts green beans and turns them into all of these different types here. As they start off really light, you get more sort of less bitterness and more flavour, and then when you get really dark, a bit more like that, that's where that real kind of bitter coffee flavour comes from. So a lot of the ground around here, they've got coffee beans growing, or coffee, well, it's called coffee plantation, isn't it? So all over this way they're cultivating coffee. Look, you can see some here. This, I believe, is coffee. So aside from getting sunburnt today, the next thing I'm trying is what's known as Luwak coffee. So you may have heard of this, you may not. Basically, there's a little animal, furry animal, that runs around the forest floors around here and eats coffee beans and poos them out. Apparently, it doesn't fully digest them and stuff, and it's meant to make the coffee taste amazing. It's like a connoisseur thing. I don't even like coffee, but I thought I'd give it a go. So right here, this is Luwak coffee. It looks pretty much like coffee. Kind of smells like coffee. And this one is just a normal local, coffee from the Munduk Plantation. It's slightly lighter roast, so it's not super strong. Yeah, let's see how it goes. I think I'll probably taste a normal one first. This is without sugar, by the way, so I'm getting full on coffee, unadulterated. Yeah, coffee's really not for me. That tastes alright. It's a bit watery for my liking, but it tastes like coffee. Better than the stuff you get out at home. For my untrained nose, there's really not much difference. It does taste a bit different though. I can't describe what the difference is, but it's at the start. It's when you first taste it rather than at the end. It is different. because I don't like coffee, I can't really say whether it's better or not, but I did want to know if it was different, so that's a good thing. Anyway, I'm going to add a little bit of sugar to these so they're a bit more palatable. Okay, I'm closer to the difference now. There's a bit of sugar in it. It's smoother. It's more creamy when you, like in your mouth, it feels like there's milk in it when there isn't. Whereas the normal coffee, it doesn't have that kind of thing going on. I put exactly the same amount of sugar in each, and I think the sugar's maybe amplified the difference a little bit. So I don't know, maybe I'm really screwing up things, and people who are connoisseurs in coffee are going to be like, what are you doing adding sugar? But I feel like it's made a bit more of a difference. Definitely smoother, a little bit creamy, and not harsh. Doesn't have that like bit in the back of your throat that sometimes coffee gives you. Not bad. Not sure if it's worth the premium that you pay though. POO coffee. That's how I've called it, because it's basically coffee beans that have been pooed out by, maybe it is the Luwak animal. Maybe the animal's called the Luwak. Interesting that it's got Lu in the front of the name of it, given it's POO coffee. It's probably not much stuff that you eat or drink that's been through an animal's digestive system. Apart from water. Water in the UK apparently has been through 7 people before you drink it. Check that out. This has only been through 1 Luwak, so it's probably cleaner and better for you. I do actually prefer it. I'm about half a cup in, I'm much preferring that. Right then, verdict on POO coffee, or Luwak coffee as it's officially known. It's actually grown on me an awful lot. The first taste I wasn't really sure what the difference was. The more I went through it, the more I got it. Smoother, creamier, less harsh. For someone who doesn't even like coffee, I can even say nicer. Yeah, I would give it a go if you get the chance. I probably wouldn't give it a go if you're going to pay top dollar because it's been exported to the UK or the US or wherever you might be watching this in the Western world. Come get it where it's not grown really, but pooed. And yeah, it's alright. I would give it a thumbs up. So today was the first proper test of a little purchase that I made. I've been holding out buying a pair of surf shorts for a while. Basically, in boys' shorts, swim shorts, most of them have like netting pants in the middle of them, which is fine. I guess it keeps everything in the right place, but it means they take ages to dry, and if you sit down for too long then you get a bit of an itchy arse. Kind of stops me from wanting to get in the pool all the time or whatever. So bought these shorts in Ubud from Quicksilver, so they're legit Quicksilver, and they claim to be quick dry and all sorts of good stuff that it's good. Anyway, they haven't got netting inside, as you can see, and they've got netting pockets so that the water can come out of them if you do go in. But anyway, at 12:25, I remember the time that we got out, 12:25, it's now 2:10 in the afternoon, 2:10 in the afternoon, and they're still wet to the touch. Now, I don't know how you can claim to be called quick dry and it take that long for them to dry. I'm pretty sure my old pair, which I actually cut the pants out of, would have been dry by now. Look, it says in them, dry flight. Can you see that? Dry flight. That's their technology. Water repellent. Whatever. Must not be working. I don't know. Just not working. So, but they are really comfortable. They fit me really well, and I do prefer them to the other ones. So it's not all bad, really, is it? Anyway, it's nearly checkout time, so I need to go back and finish off packing. Once we've finished up here, we need to get a taxi to take us back to Ubud, which we slowly fell in love with because we went there last time and we were like, okay, it's all right, but didn't quite get the vibe. Anyway, we went back this year. We just kind of like, really getting on with it much better. I've done some yoga at the yoga barn, had some great food, and yeah, more and more respect for Ubud. Definitely check it out if you get the chance. So we're going back there for a day or two before we go a bit further south to my favourite place, Canggu, where there's a bit more of a cool vibe going on, a bit more activity rather than... One of the things we found with Ubud is that it just kind of shuts down at about 9–10 p.m. and there's really not an awful lot of nightlife going on. Not that that's really important for us, but when you finish dinner and you're driving through the town and it's like a ghost town, it's a bit weird. Anyway, people are probably getting up and doing yoga and generally being chakra aligned and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, heading back to Ubud, then Canggu, and then we're going to Flores, as I said. So Flores is part of the Komodo Island area where the Komodo dragon's from, and it will be a very different vibe as well. So very much looking forward to that. Anyway, back at the room now, so...